Welcome to Inside the Summit League. Well, the league welcomed the University of Denver about 10 months ago, and it's been a great run already for the Pioneers. We've had 15 team championships so far this season, and Denver has now won 8 of those 15, the latest 2 coming in tennis. The Denver women beat Fort Wayne in the league championship finals on Sunday.
It was pretty exceptional to get the conference title today. We came out so strong in the doubles. It was nice to see. You know, yesterday we talked about being a little bit flat coming out, but today the girls were fired up. So it was probably one of the better doubles performances that we've had. Everyone was yelling. David and I felt so into the matches today. So it was a lot of fun. Singles, obviously we went 1, 2, 3 in singles with Sonia, Caroline, and Kat. Kat being the first off the court. So it was just an awesome day. And my message to the girls earlier today was I don't really believe in luck, and I think going into the match I told them, I was like, you guys are 115% prepared and ready to go, so just go out there and have some fun, and that's what they did.
We came in as the #1 seed, so I think we haven't been the #1 seed since my years here, so I think we came out kind of feeling the pressure a little bit more, but it turned out to go our way, and I think we took care of business.
The energy from everyone is great, especially starting out in doubles. Everyone really pulled their weight, and it definitely carried over into singles, knowing that it was going to take the next 4 points. We were on 4 courts, so everyone did really well.
When we step out on the court, we work hard, and the girls know that, and I know that it's been a lot. We've asked a lot of all the girls, and every single day they bring it, and it's so nice for them, that they get the victory, and so it was a really good day.
Last year for the returning players, we lost this tournament by 1 single point. So I think we really just tried this whole year to redeem it for ourselves and prove to ourselves that we deserve it. And this is the year that we deserve to win it. So we've been talking about this match for pretty much 9 months, and really working every day for it. And this is the day we've been waiting for, and I think we played great.
So congratulations to the Denver women. They move on to the NCAA tournament now. So do the Denver men. They also beat Fort Wayne in the league championship. Now, Denver has the player of the year in Henry Craig, but Fort Wayne's Daniel Kang beat Craig in 3 sets in a very good #1 singles match. But Denver still earns the team championship.
Our guys really overcame a lot this season, a very tough schedule, a fair amount of losses that they've learned from. And today we had a really great effort and really stepped up under the pressure to win at home. So really proud of the guys. The doubles was huge. I mean, I think we took a lot of the momentum. #1 doubles did a great job overcoming some tough play early on from their end, and came back and won that match. And 2 and 3 were doing their job as well. So going into singles, it was great to get a quick point on the board with Diogo, and then the other guys just kept momentum going. So it was only fitting that Alex Klinkenbeard, a senior, who's just our heart and soul of our team, and just fantastic for him to clinch it at home in Denver, in his home city.
We've got a lot of young guys on the team, so I think it's really important to get this experience and to win it's always great, but it was a tough match with IPFW today. You got to give them credit, and it means a lot to the program to follow up our WAC championship with the Summit League championship, and I think we're all really excited to play in the NCAA tournament now.
Our guys worked hard, and they haven't felt the reward yet this season for all the hard work they've put in. So great for them to. This definitely validates the time they're putting in, and now we get to play on in the tournament. And as we know from last year, anything can happen. So we're really excited.
Right back with the league golf championships. Guess who won those? Denver? You're right.
This isn't an epic sports commercial.
There's no Hollywood director.
There's no $1 million budget.
There's no slow motion.
Or stadiums filled with crowds.
It's just us.
Us.
Real athletes.
Real athletes who want to get better, get stronger,
and make the starting lineup.
Be healthy and active. And this is where we'll do it.
The Sanford Sports Complex, a game-changing destination. Learn more at sanfordsports.com.
Minutes east of Sioux Falls stands Grand Falls Casino Resort. A casino in a grand new way, where you can turn an evening into a winning night out. Spin a day off into a day of play. Who says life next door shouldn't be grand? Grand Falls welcomes Engelbert Humperdinck Saturday, May 31st at 8 p.m. Call, click, or visit for tickets.
Good time to buy a Honda Accord?
We don't call it the Spring Into a Honda sales event for nothing.
What makes this Accord so special?
Rear view camera, Bluetooth, Pandora compatibility, all standard.
I'm not convinced.
It's an IIHS 2014 top safety pick.
There's a bear behind you.
Way to stay on your toes, Roberts.
This is not a drill. Get a great deal during the Spring Into a Honda sales event. Now at your Honda dealer.
Inside the Summit League is brought to you by Sanford Health, Grand Falls Casino, and Dakota Land Honda. Welcome back. Well, Summit League golf teams, they play split seasons. Start in the fall, play a couple of months, and then they pick it up again in the spring, if you could call it that, start in March, and then finish up in April, which they just did with the league championships being played down in Texas. They played at Sky Creek Ranch in Keller, Texas, just north of Fort Worth, about 85 degrees. And windy, about 20 miles an hour winds for the final round. Tanya Daffrey there for Denver. Shot 71 in the final round to win the individual title at 3 over for the tournament. Denver had the top 3 finishers. And North Dakota State comes in second. Alex Schmidt, a freshman from Shakopee, Minnesota, finishes in a tie for 15th. Sarah Storant here, a junior for the Bison. 20th last year in the tournament, moved up to a tie for 8th this year. A 78 in the final round for her. But Denver dominates from start to finish in the 3 rounds. Look at this shot from about 120 out by Mario Brune for Denver. And that is tight. Brune shot 72, 74, 75. She finishes in second place at 5 over for the tournament. Elise Smittinger of Denver finished in third. She shot 70 in the final round, ties the record for low round in the championships. NDSU, 9 shots more than their winning total from last year, so they played well. But Denver wins by a record 71 shots.
I think we were really solid today. All 5 players this week. We got contribution from everyone on the team, especially today when the course played pretty difficult. I think there were some difficult pin positions, and then also the wind came up for us on the back 9, which made it difficult. But to shoot 4 over par and to have 2 ladies under par, I think is pretty impressive, and we're proud of the way they played today.
All right, here are the team results. Denver accomplishes its first postseason goal of the season with the Summit League Championship. You total your top 4 scores for the day and then add them up over 3 days to get these totals. And Denver shoots the lowest team total in league history to win it by 71 strokes. The Denver men win by 5 shots over IUPUI. IUPUI led by 8 strokes going into the final round. South Dakota State comes in third. Rob van de Ven, a senior from the Netherlands, gets his first career tournament win. He shoots 72-70 and 77 to finish at 3 over par. Softball is up next. North Dakota State is rolling. We'll see how the Bison beat up on Western Illinois.
Since 1982, the Summit League has been achieving excellence. Beyond providing a quality education to more than 120,000 students, the league continues to strengthen its reputation of being nationally competitive in athletics. Today, more than 3,000 elite student athletes at 8 institutions embody the vision, purpose, and innovation the Summit League represents. These young men and women are reaching for the summit in both athletic and academic endeavors.
I like this Honda CR-V.
We've got great deals during the Spring Into a Honda sales event.
Slow down, hotshot.
The CR-V has a rear-view camera, Bluetooth, Pandora compatibility, all standard.
Is that it?
And the CR-V is the most durable in its class.
Are those McPherson struts?
Indeed.
Nice work, Smith.
This is not a drill. Get a great deal during the Spring Into a Honda sales event. Now at your Honda dealer.
Minutes east of Sioux Falls stands Grand Falls Casino Resort. A casino in a grand new way, where you can turn an evening into a winning night out. Spin a day off into a day of play. Who says life next door shouldn't be grand? Grand Falls welcomes Engelbert Humperdinck Saturday, May 31st at 8 p.m. Call, click, or visit for tickets.
At Shields, we know gear, fashion, and sports are an essential part of your lifestyle, because whether you're on the river or the town, we're all looking to be the best we can be. Whether it's a bike ride through the falls, a weekend at the lake, or your next tea time, our newly renovated store in Sioux Falls is ready to outfit you with more gear, more looks, and more fashion. Shields, in Sioux Falls since 1977 and expanding now at the corner of 41st Street and Western Avenue.
Inside the Summit League is brought to you by Sanford Health, Grand Falls Casino, and Dakota Land Honda. Well, North Dakota State will host the Summit League Softball Championships next weekend in Fargo, and the Bison are one of a couple of teams looking very good right now. So is the University of South Dakota. The Coyotes are hot, and Fort Wayne is hanging in there as well. Here are the softball highlights from the week. Western Illinois and North Dakota State were supposed to play one on Friday. That one got rained out, but they did play 2 here on Saturday. Krista Menke strikes out 8, gives up just 3 hits, no runs, gets her 20th win in this one. And the bottom of the first, they set the table for Amanda Grable. That is a home run for the Bison, and they are cruising after just 1 inning. Bottom of the 5th here, Janino Ortega, a 3-run home run to end this one early, 10-0 North Dakota State in Game 1. Game 2, more of the same. Menke on the in the circle again. 7 innings, 4 hits, no runs, and she takes over the league ERA lead at 1.67 after this weekend. Bison already up 3-0 in the 5th. Ortega with a base hit. NDSU had 13 hits, and they lead the league in hitting right now at just over 309 as the team average. Jenna Isbell comes through next, drives in Ortega. Bison up 5-0. More than enough for Menke, who gets back-to-back shutouts. NDSU wins 6-0 there. In Brookings, South Dakota and South Dakota State in the Showdown Series. Ashlyn Bender was bringing it. The Coyotes were slinging it all over the field. Yotes get 2 in the top of the first. Katie Denning had the hit. Lindsey Boyd comes in to score there. Matley Jones is the Summer League Player of the Week. She had 11 hits in 5 games for the Coyotes, drives in Denning, 2-0 USD. Rachel Q strikes out 3 for the Coyotes, gave up just 1 hit over 5 innings, and she gets the win. Allie Daly continues to crush it for the Coyotes. That's her 5th home run in league play. That ties the league lead. She's got 9 home runs overall. Coyotes up 3-0, and the final blow in the 5th here. 2 on for Lindsey Boyd, and and the Colorado kid takes that one out of the yard. 8-0, Coyotes on top. And then this, just a great play out in left field by Katie Cochran. USD wins game 1, 8-0 in 5 innings. Game 2, Coyotes get up early again in the ballgame. Yvonne Minogue drives that to left center, drives in Lindsey Boyd, and the Coyotes jump out to a 1-0 lead. Jackrabbits did have 3 hits in this one, but they get shut out again. Alyssa DiAgostino with the hit here, but Devin Larson trying to go first to third, and she is out. Boyd makes the tag on the throw from right field out there by Morgan Hancock, and USD working on another shutout here. The Yotes then start knocking it out of the park. Katie Denning had a good couple of ball games. That is to dead center. She also had a triple in this game, and USD leads 4-0 after 3 innings. Q gets another shutout in the 2 games on Saturday. Rachel Q goes 10 innings, gives up 4 hits, and gets 2 wins for USD. In the 5th, Lindsey Boyd, again, 2-run homer for her. Coyotes pound out 14 hits, and they win this one in 5 innings, 10-0. And they come back on Sunday in Brookings for Game 3. Wind blowing about 30 miles an hour. And SDSU a 1-0 lead in the 6th, but USD gets 2 unearned runs to grab the lead here. Minogue and Denning will both come in to score on the air, and the Coyotes take a 2-1 lead. Jackrabbits put the tying run on base with 1 out, but Elise Eitel will line that to short. They double up Devin Larson at first, and South Dakota gets the 3-game sweep of the Jackrabbits, 2-1 in the series finale. In Omaha, Nebraska, the Mavs hosting IUPUI. The Jags still one of the best hitting teams in the league right now. Omaha won game 1, pick it up here in game 2. That's Ronnie Patterson for IUPUI. And the Jags up 1-0. Still 1-0 in the 5th. Lindsey Richards takes that out, 2-0 IUPUI. Allie Mosier also homered for the Jags, and then they get 3 more in the 7th. Maggie Good knocks that one through. Jocelyn Oppenheist gets the 1-hit shutout, and IUPUI takes game 2, 6-0. And in the series tiebreaker, game 3 on Sunday, Omaha now in the black uniforms here. Bailey Schulenberg, pinch hitter in the 4th inning, comes through. Lizzie Noble scores the first run of the game, and then Noble at the dish in the 5th. To an empty space between 2 outfielders out there. Megan Stegman scores. Mavs lead 2-0 on the RBI by Noble. And then they blow it open in the 6th inning. A 3-run shot by Allie Mathewson, her 10th overall of the season. And Omaha wins the rubber match with IUPUI 5-0. So, in the standings, North Dakota State and Fort Wayne a half game apart at the top. South Dakota still lurking there. Final regular season games are this Friday and Saturday. North Dakota State at USD and Fort Wayne at IUPUI. Western Illinois on the road at Omaha. Baseball coming up next. Western Illinois takes over at the top after a 3-win weekend against Fort Wayne.
Time to buy a Honda Accord?
We don't call it the Spring Into a Honda sales event for nothing.
What makes this Accord so special?
Rear-view camera, Bluetooth, Pandora compatibility, all standard.
I'm not convinced.
It's an IIHS 2014 top safety pick.
There's a bear behind you.
Way to stay on your toes, Roberts.
This is not a drill. Get a great deal during the Spring Into a Honda sales event. Now at your Honda dealer.
These are places of excellence, where big efforts yield big results. The places where perfection is perfected. But without the players, without the performance, these are only places. The stage is set. Now, exceed yesterday. Choose Sanford Orthopedics and Sports Medicine.
Minutes east of Sioux Falls stands Grand Falls Casino Resort. A casino in a grand new way, where you can turn an evening into a winning night out. Spin a day off into a day of play. Who says life next door shouldn't be grand? Grand Falls welcomes Engelbert Humperdinck Saturday, May 31st at 8 p.m. Call, click, or visit for tickets.
Inside the Summit League is brought to you by Sanford Health. Grand Falls Casino, and Dakota Land Honda. Welcome back now to baseball. South Dakota State won the Summit League tournament last year. Oral Roberts won it 15 times in a row before that. So, with some parity in the league this year, there is a great opportunity for a team like Western Illinois, maybe, to earn a trip to the NCAA tournament. Western is riding pretty high right now after a great weekend series against Fort Wayne. 70 degrees and sunny in Macomb on Saturday for the Leathernecks and the Mastodons. Kevin Worth knocking in Carter DeBow there to put Fort Wayne in the lead 2-1 in the third inning. Stays that way until the sixth, though. The old strikeout and then double steal play. Eric Mackey goes to second. Neil DeCook comes in to tie the game at 2. And then the old bases loaded walk to win it in the seventh. Tanner Glore takes ball 4. Adam McGinnis will score. And Western wins game 1 3-2 on the always exciting walk-off walk for the Leathernecks. Game 2, another one-run contest. Bottom of the first, Jake Moore with a shot to the outfield there. Tyler Stoltz and Tanner Glore will score. It's 2-0 Western Illinois. Leathernecks lead at 5-3 here in the ninth. Carter DeBow is going to be out on the play. Malcolm White scores, though, to get Fort Wayne within 1 run, but sidewinding closer Tyler Owings will come on here. He hangs on to get the save, and Western wins game 2, 5-4. Back for 2 more on a sunny Sunday in Macomb. Third one-run game of the series here. Tanner Glore knocks in Zach Burling, and Western takes a 4-0 lead in the first inning. Fort Wayne comes back with 2 in the third, and then 1 more here in the fifth. Malcolm White drives in John Timmerman, makes it 4-3. Western still in the lead. Leathernecks come back with 2 of their own in the fifth. Jake Moore with the hit drives in Neil DeCook. Western up 6-3 after 5 innings. Steve Loudonell for Fort Wayne. A liner to knock in Greg Kaiser. And the Dons get 2 in the sixth. It's 6-5. Western Illinois still in the lead. Tied 6-6 in the 10th. Lucas Salerno grounds into the double play, but Loudon scores the game winner 7-6. Fort Wayne in 10 innings to win game 3. So the Dons do get 1 win, but Western takes 3 out of 4 in this series. All Leathernecks here in game 4. Tanner Glore with the chopper there. Glore had 4 runs batted in the ball game. Nathan Pollock right here drives in 2 more. Peyton Jeffer is going to come sliding around. 6-0 Western Illinois after 2 innings. For Fort Wayne, Greg Kaiser with a base hit past third. Fort Wayne gets a couple runs in the fourth, but big 6'7" John White scatters 7 hits over 6 innings, strikes out 5, and Western wins this one 9-2.
It was a good weekend, but not a great weekend. We had a chance to sweep this weekend. We had a legitimate chance to sweep this weekend, and as tight as the race is right now, every game counts from finishing first, second, third, or fourth. So, I mean, that's the biggest thing for us is we've got to be able to finish games off when we have a chance to. But overall, it was a very, very good weekend for us.
Yes, it was, and a good weekend for North Dakota State. The Bison have won 6 of their last 7. They take 3 out of 4 against Omaha. This is game 2 in the series. Caleb Polensky had a great weekend himself. 2 home runs in the game. He is the player of the week in the Summit League. Omaha jumps out to a 4-0 lead in this game. Brett Bass drives in Cole Gruber, and the Mavs are up 4-0 through 3 innings. But Bison come back, get 2 in the 4th inning. Kyle Kleinendorst, Dublin, Wes Satzinger's going to score. Bison get within a run at 4-3. Bottom of the 5th, though, Polensky again, up and out, his 2nd of the game. He had 7 RBI in the series, went 8 for 18 for Polensky. Omaha leads at 5-3. But the Bison get 3 runs in the 7th. Aiden Hook drives in David Ernst. NDSU goes on to an 8-6 in 10 innings. They take 3 out of 4 in the series. And that does not get SDSU out of the cellar, but it does keep Omaha 2.5 games behind Western Illinois for the league lead. North Dakota State plays at Fort Wayne this weekend. Omaha heads to South Dakota State. We'll go to Fargo next to see how the NDSU basketball teams are coping with not having a home floor during those renovations to the Bison Sports Arena.
Minutes east of Sioux Falls stands Grand Falls Casino Resort. A casino in a grand new way, where you can turn an evening into a winning night out. Spin a day off into a day of play. Who says life next door shouldn't be grand?
After the loving,
Grand Falls welcomes Engelbert Humperdinck Saturday, May 31st at 8 p.m. Call, click, or visit for tickets.
I like this Honda CR-V.
We've got great deals during the Spring Into a Honda sales event.
Slow down, hotshot.
The CR-V has a rear-view camera, Bluetooth, Pandora compatibility, all standard.
Is that it?
And the CR-V is the most durable in its class.
Are those McPherson struts?
Indeed.
Nice work, Smith.
This is not a drill. Get a great deal during the Spring Into a Honda sales event. Now at your Honda dealer.
This isn't an epic sports commercial. There's no Hollywood director. There's no $1 million budget.
There's no slow motion or stadiums filled with crowds.
It's just us.
Us.
Real athletes.
Real athletes.
Who want to get better, get stronger,
And make the starting lineup. Be healthy and active.
and this is where we'll do it.
The Sanford Sports Complex, a game-changing destination. Learn more at sanfordsports.com.
Inside the Summit League is brought to you by Sanford Health, Grand Falls Casino, and Dakota Land Honda. Welcome back. We talked a couple of weeks ago with North Dakota State men's basketball coach David Richmond about the challenges of not really having a true home floor for the next 2 years while the school is renovating the Bison Sports Arena. Well, that reality is really starting to set in right now because they're starting to tear the place apart. We go to Fargo for this week's Campus Spotlight.
We feel it'll take about 2 years, 24 months to complete the project. And this whole thing is going to be transformed into something that looks very different than it does today.
With the end of basketball season, construction has begun inside the Bison Sports Arena on the campus of North Dakota State.
It's exciting. It is super exciting. You know, every day something new has come down, something else has been destroyed.
We talked about it, this being the last piece of the puzzle. We made the jump to the Division I. We've made it a successful jump to Division I. And this is kind of the little icing on the cake, so to speak.
Lots of excitement surrounds the new Sanford Health Athletic Complex, but also plenty of uncertainty.
A basketball practice is a challenge. Where are they going to practice basketball? Then competition will be at an off-site venue that won't be their home venue, and they won't get a chance to be in there every day other than probably the games themselves.
While both Bison basketball programs will be led by new head coaches next season, their confidence remains high given the challenges ahead.
Gene and Lynn have done a great job, and this is very well thought out. It's going to work. It's just going to have some hurdles in the process.
This group is extremely resilient, and they're going to have to be. Wherever we're practicing, whenever we're practicing, the rims are going to be 10 feet high, and the court's going to be 94 feet long.
Reporting for Inside the Summit League, I'm Ryan Nelson.
Well, while the renovations are going on at the BSA, the NDSU women will play their home games on campus at the Benston Bunker Fieldhouse. The men will play off campus at Shields Arena. Thanks to everybody in Fargo. Thanks to all our shooters. See you next week on Inside the Summit League.